Today we'll be comparing our 5Gstore remote power switches. The two-outlet model with a North American plug, the UIS622B, and the single-outlet model, also with a North American plug, the EZ62B, also called the EZ Outlet 3. First, let's address some common features these units share. Each model can detect a loss of internet connectivity and trigger the outlet or outlets to power cycle. This is done automatically by a process of monitoring a group of website addresses. Users have the option of manual control as well. This can be for a network device connected to your router that fails frequently, but you can also plug in literally any device as long as it does not exceed the switch's power limitations. Whether you're using the automatic reset or manual control, all users have access to monitor and control their switches through the manufacturer's cloud management website. They also offer a free mobile application, EZ Device. Download this for free at the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Both models use a 10 to 100 megabit per second Ethernet port for connecting to your local network. While each has a replaceable fuse, only the EZ62B comes with a backup installed on the bottom. Taking a closer look at the single-outlet model, it's perfect for those needing a solution that can easily fit anywhere. Users that need to power cycle multiple devices but do not require a time delay in between can plug in up to 10 amps of power. Other than the most common use being for modems and routers, users might install this to control local network devices, or use it as a means to prevent network devices from going into a sleep or dormancy mode. And of course, it can also be used as an alternative to your simple home timer. Schedule lights or anything else to turn on and off as needed. Just remember, power to the single outlet must not exceed 10 amps. Moving on to the dual outlet model, UIS622B, we'll see that it's the slightly larger footprint. Power is the same as the single outlet model, but the outlets each can only support a max of 5 amps. Use case examples are very much the same, but due to its advanced configuration options, it's also a helpful troubleshooting tool. Now let's dig in and review basic use with the EZ62B. This product is perfect for those searching out a plug-and-play solution because of its function button. Use this to toggle between auto reset and manual control modes or for toggling power to the outlet. If additional configuration is needed, such as adjusting the ping or power on delay, this can be done through the partner cloud application or website. For the advanced user, the EZ Outlet has a web user interface that you can secure if desired. While this gives you everything you can access through the cloud management, it's the only location where you can back up a configuration and also where you would upload one. This allows businesses higher productivity when configuring multiple units with the same settings. We also want to point out the IP address setting, as unlike the dual outlet we'll review next, only allows for one customizable address. Although by default, it uses a preset selection of 10 addresses from the factory. It's a similar situation with the dual outlet model, whether you're using one or both outlets. The cloud service is enabled automatically. You just need to connect the switch to the internet and add it to the cloud. The UIS button is also similar to the EZ Outlet's function button. This is used for enabling or disabling the automatic reset mode. When UIS is disabled, only manual control or schedules will trigger the outlet status to change. For the advanced user, the dual outlet can be more beneficial even when your application only requires one outlet. Most notably to IT professionals is the addition of an event log. This makes it a more attractive solution for tracking and troubleshooting purposes. Where the EZ Outlet can only configure one customizable website or IP address, the dual model can support up to 7. With 2 outlets, you also have additional options for controlling the outlets together or individually. Users may also set schedules up to 20, which is considerably more than the 6 the EZ Outlet is limited to. There's a few more differences to point out with the dual outlet model. These are things that are found only on the UIS622B. First, there's the HTTP command API. This allows users to control their IP switch using HTTPS commands in a web browser. This can work while on the local network or while you are remote. Just keep in mind that remote access is required to your network. As we previously addressed, the dual outlet can support up to 7 addresses to monitor internet and/or network service. In comparison, the EZ Outlet will use 10, however the difference is these 10 sites are not configurable by the user. Instead, the EZ Outlet is restricted to one custom IP or network address. More on the event log can be seen here on the right. View the status of the outlets, which includes auto or scheduled, along with on, off, or reset. Review notifications regarding email tests or errors with configuration. Several different email servers are supported and users can control which events they are notified about. If you prefer an alternative to the manufacturer's cloud service, refer to Google Hangouts and Skype. These provide a simplified approach as they don't include any configuration management or an event log. Both Hangouts and Skype act as instant messaging applications. In this case, think of each switch as a person you're chatting with. Send them an instruction such as resetting power to outlet 2, and it will reply when the task has been completed. Lastly, we have two unique configuration options. The first will typically apply to users that are installing at a location with power fluctuations. Enable the Force UIS reset after initial power, and once it receives power, it will trigger the outlet or outlets to reset. Second is the Detect Unplugged LAN cable. We find this is most helpful to those installing in an office setting. It's easy to make the mistake of knocking a cable off its connection. To troubleshoot this simply, we can check this without having to physically touch or see the switch. Now that you've had a chance to review the differences between the UIS 622B and the EZ62B, do you know which one is right for you? If not, your friends at 5Gstore.com are standing by to assist.